Sunset Boulevard behind me looks a little bit different. 8 different model homes on this lot showing customers what's possible with modular housing. 47 years, 1,000 plus wins. You don't just put your name on a building, you put it on a wall. Jim Boeheim's legacy isn't just history, it's permanent. Well, voters have been making their way into the polling station behind me to mark their choice on the front of the ballot for their various candidates. On the back, they're also faced with 2 propositions, beginning with Proposal 1. Although Syracuse men's head basketball coach Adrian Autry has experienced his share of highs and lows during his 4-year tenure, one thing has never happened until now: a 4-game losing streak. It felt like spring walking to class yesterday morning, and then by the time we were walking home, it was freezing rain, and then we wake up this morning and a big blanket of snow. Another one of these flock cameras right behind me. There's 2 of these in this area right here on SU campus. Now, the university wanted to install more of these cameras, 2 more of them on Waverly Avenue, but the city voted against that. Augie, you said it. This was a huge one for Syracuse basketball. They have not lost 5 consecutive games in nearly 60 years.
I mean, what can I do? I gotta pay it.
Running a chocolate shop means keeping things at just the right temperature. This winter, that's gotten more expensive.
My last energy bill was higher than average. It was noticeable.
Adam Mazzoni has owned Sweet on Chocolate since 2018. He can't just turn down the thermostat. Chocolate doesn't work that way. He's frustrated National Grid won't budge on prices.
The price is the price, and that's it. We're willing to work with you on paying it, but they'll never seem like they want to address the issue of the actual cost itself.
National Grid says the average household natural gas bill this February was about $52 higher than a year ago. A state-approved rate hike kicked in last September, the first in a 3-year plan raising delivery charges through 2027. National Grid doesn't profit on supply, but it does profit on delivery charges. Here at National Grid, they say delivery rates are only part of the story. They say what's really driving up costs right now for customers is the volatile cost of energy driven by a bitterly cold winter.
Cold weather causing increased demand caused supply prices to go up, which impacted the overall total bill.
Basic economics, according to Jared Paventi of National Grid. He says there are options for businesses getting squeezed.
There are energy efficiency programs for businesses that can help address some of that.
Utility officials say bills should ease as temperatures rise and heating demand drops this spring. Matthew Davison, NCC News.
Well, then let's get some flares. Some plane comes over, drops giant basketball flares.
For Marine veteran Don Western, flashbacks from the Vietnam War strike without warning, leaving him wondering why.
No idea. You know, some neurons freak out and start kicking around a bunch of electrons and pump it out.
These memories surface suddenly and unpredictably, sometimes in peaceful moments. Earlier this month, Western wrote about a flashback that hit while he was spending a summer day by the water with his wife and granddaughter. His piece was later published on Syracuse.com. And here it is, that risen up memory. I am in the present time and place, but a frisson of sensation skitters across my skin. I am both within and beside myself, occupying past and current time.
And there are various degrees. That one on a summer day was pretty extensive, let's say. Some are less. Some are going to be, I've driven in the Adirondacks years ago, and there's a force thing that triggered it. I said, well, I'm in the Adirondacks. Why the heck does this trigger? But it does. Could these things that come up, could I put them down on paper in some way?
You are the first female West Point cadet to die in Iraq, and I am sorry as a writer I did not write against the war.
That same question, what to do with those painful memories, led Army officer Tim Gherkin to start writing as well. For him, it began after a string of devastating losses in his unit.
I had 7 suicides in that 10-month period, and there hadn't been a suicide in the base in 3 years. And that stuff just blew me away. That started messing with my head, and I didn't know what else to do, so I started writing.
For both veterans, writing became a place to put the experiences that never truly go away.
A set of experiences that have a searing quality to them, and they're in you forever.
Matthew Davison, NCC News.